Hey guys, it's Liam. Today is 2 months on testosterone. I just want to give you guys my progress report on my medical transition and just my overall things going on in my life. So to start off, it's 2 months on testosterone. I know I just repeated myself, but I'm really excited. Can't believe I'm actually on testosterone finally. It took me like almost 2 years to be on it, so I'm quite happy about that. Um, Voice update. I don't really hear a difference in my voice since I've been on testosterone on the second or third week. My voice did start cracking on the third week. It did crack a little bit earlier this week, but it's not that much. Most people don't really hear a difference in my voice, nor do I. I'm just kind of glad the feeling, the sensation of having something lodged in my throat is gone. I don't have to constantly clear my throat, so I'm quite grateful for that. Body hair, I shaved for the first time, I think last week, Wednesday. I had like a little like peach fuzz right here, and I shaved that, and I had a little hair here. You can actually, I don't know if you can see it, but like obviously you can't see it. Why am I saying you guys can see it? But right here and here, actually you can feel like a little stubble, and like a little bit here, and right here, there's nothing yet. Like here, I mean, I'm only 2 months on testosterone, but you can still see like little pricklies popping back in on my upper lip. Shaving is actually a lot more difficult than I thought it would be around like my nostrils. It did start itching like the second or third day after I shaved, and then I thought I like had like a dry skin patch to realize no, I had hair already growing back, which I was actually very surprised. I'm actually surprised I even have any facial hair because like I kind of expected watching other guys' videos and on Instagram and stuff that you really don't see any noticeable changes until like 6 or 10 months. You don't even get like a full beard overall, sometimes till 2 or 3 years. So I'm quite grateful on that, I guess. Body hair. My stomach is not like fully furry, but I'm actually noticing a lot more hair on the outer part of my abdomen. Growing out my armpit hair for the first time. It's a little annoying. I want to shave it, but I'm resisting. I'm trying to let it just do its thing. And I haven't noticed, nor has my best friend slash roommate have noticed that my body odor has changed, but my coworker has made comments. Not that I don't shower. I shower every day. I mean, I'm hygienic, but she said that I have more of a manly smell, which I'm like, but I guess I don't smell as flowery or like as pleasant, but I don't smell bad. I just like, I guess the office smells like a man instead of what it used to smell like, which I'm not really sure. So I haven't changed any of my products. I mean, I use guys deodorant and everything. So I'm just like, sorry, I'll try and keep my odor down or whatever. I do notice I have increased strength. I am noticing more muscle growth, like definition. I do go to the gym frequently, so it's nice to see like having progress quicker than I used to. And what else? I do sweat more. I mean, I've always sweated a lot, but like I'm sweating from like the parking my car to going into the office for work, or just sweating just in general going out. It has been hot, but still, it's just like it's very inconvenient because I wear a binder and I'm just like I really don't need to sweat and stink. It's just annoying. My chest, I have like little pecs and I've been like flexing them, or I'm like, look at my pectoral muscles, guys, and I'm a dweeb like that. But I'm like excited to see the muscles up here and like the little line here. My chest fat, I'm gonna call it that, is decreasing a lot. My dysphoria, my chest is actually somewhat lessening. It did heighten for a bit, like the first month testosterone. Actually, my bottom dysphoria was out of the roof. It was horrible. But I have been wearing one of my binders to the gym, and yes, I've been wearing it safely. I'm on the smaller size for a large, so I even asked the company. They said it's fine for me to wear the binder at the gym, but I don't do it frequently because I have like lung issues, so I'm not trying to damage my lungs or anything like that. So I generally wear like a sports bra to the gym and layers to reduce the appearance of my chest, especially like my nipples, which cause me the most dysphoria. Okay, before I start with the bottom stuff, if I'm going to talk about things with bottom, stuff that might cause dysphoria. So I'm gonna give you guys like 10 seconds to like stop this video, so I don't want to trigger anybody. So I'm gonna count down to 10, up to 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so first off, this is gonna be a TMI. I have severe bottom dysphoria where I've actually contemplated eventually getting bottom surgery. I don't even like to look down there or see what's going on. Like, I look down, I'm just like, ugh. But I have noticed that I have had growth down there. Have I measured it? Have I taken pictures? No, because I don't like looking down there. But it's gotten to the point where I notice there's a difference in, I'm gonna call it my penis, because it is my penis, regardless of what anyone likes to think, or, well, you're just birth gender is female. No, fuck you. But there has been growth. Sensitivity has changed a bit. What I enjoy during sex has changed. I'm going to talk about my cycles, so sorry guys, I did warn you. I did, in the first month of being on testosterone, I did have a cycle. It actually really triggered me and almost like made me cry because I got it at work and I wasn't expecting it. And it wasn't that I expected, oh, I'm on T, immediately it's going to stop. It was more to the fact that it came early and I wasn't prepared for it mentally. So it just kind of shook me and I was just like freaked out and I didn't have anything with me. Thank God I have female coworkers and my coworkers are very supportive and understanding. And I'm like, dude, do you have like, a thing? And she's like, yeah, there's one in my purse. Let me get it for you. But like, she was with like a customer, so I didn't want to get it because it was a guy customer. I didn't want to grab it in front of him. So I waited till he left and then I grabbed it and I took care of my business. And I was pretty down that day, but I got over it. And now 2 months of testosterone. I haven't had it yet, knock on wood, that I don't get it again. I mean, it is late, so I'm praying to God that I don't get it. I'll be very happy if I never have to deal with that again. And I have more leg hair, not really more arm hair yet. I don't think much else has changed. I do feel more confident. Just trying to deal with stuff. It's kind of funny because, like, at work, the guys are trying to, like, they know I'm transgender, so they're like, dude, bro! But there's certain, like, male mannerisms that, are built by how you're raised in society with gender roles that I'm not really knowing how to correct. I'm like, hey, yeah, cool, dude. But I'm like, you're being a little extra. I love the support, but I feel a little awkward right now. But, it's kind of funny. So I go to the gym a lot, and I'm like a regular at the gym, so they know, like I get like, you have the regulars, like kind of like you don't really talk to them, but you get like the head nod, and you're like, hey, I acknowledge your existence. So I'm becoming more and more like identified as male. Like I have been gotten correct. I get misgendered a lot, but I also get people like, hey, dude, sir. And it's great when they do that, but I'm noticing there's more people doing it because of a little peach fuzz or my voice dropping a little bit. But I try and avoid going to the locker rooms as much as possible. So I'll change at home. I'll try and keep my keys or whatever on me, even though I hate having it like in my pocket. I'm worried about like leaving it on like a treadmill or the Stairmaster. So I try and avoid or limit the amount of time I spend in the female locker room because I honestly feel like I'm invading their space. And there has been times where like I'll walk in there or walk out and like a woman startled, and it's not just like, oh, you opened the door. It's like, dude, what are you doing here? You don't belong here. And it's like, sorry, I'm leaving. I'm not trying to, invade your space. I apologize. I'm just not comfortable yet going into the guys' locker room. But I did go to the guys' locker room, I think, over the weekend. I was very proud of myself. Like, I snapped it on. I'm like, I went in there. And I was like, dude, they have more bathrooms than the females' locker room. Like, that's not fair. But then it makes sense because I guess maybe the facilities thought, guys would use the gym more than the females. I was like, okay. But I went in there. I didn't use the bathroom or like change or use a locker. There was just like someone left a towel on the bench, and I was like, dude, why didn't you just like throw that away in the hamper? And the guys' locker room just happened to be closed, so I just like walked in there, moseyed in there, and dropped it off. And I was like, left, and I was like, it was an empty gym, but I was like super proud of myself. But I am worried like once I start being recognized more as male than female by people there, that's gonna like make people question things because they know me and see me around there a lot, that are the guys going to be comfortable with me going into the guys' locker room? Like, I'm a guy just like them, but I know they may not see me that way. So that is a little bit like cause for anxiety for me, but we'll see how it goes. But I'm also getting called sir and gentleman, and oh, that guy helps me over there, and it's like really great because my job, we have uniforms, and since I've grown my hair out a bit, I do get called female a lot, like female pronouns a lot. When I first started the job, I was like bald, so usually they'd see the back of my head and they're like, "Oh, dude," and like it was funny because my coworkers didn't know back then that I was a trans guy, so they're like, he's not a he, that's a she. So now it's like they're correcting themselves, and like my manager's like, oh, he can help you, this gentleman can help you, and it's like great that I have that support group at work, at least somewhere in my life. So it's also funny, like if you have other people saying, hey, he, using male pronouns or anything like that, it reinforces other people. They don't even question it, like what, if you're actually like what gender you were born or anything like that. They won't question. They're just like they're not gonna ask you questions about it. They're just gonna be like, oh, okay, sir. Even if they called you she in the beginning or something like that. Especially like with older people, I think it's awesome. I'm like even when I went to the grocery store this weekend, I was putting my cart away, and this older lady was like, oh, sir, I can take that off your hands? And I like gave it to her because she was going to go shopping. I was like, you're so cute. Thank you for calling me sir. So like it's the little things that kind of like make me happy, even though I know this is going to be a long process of transitioning. That does make me happy. I have legally changed my name back in February, and I've updated my social security, my license, my passport, and I've recently updated my license gender marker as well as my social security. And tomorrow I finally got the letter from my doctor so that I can submit my gender marker change with my birth certificate as well as my name change. I do still need to change my gender marker on my passport. I just can't afford the cost of it right now, so that's just going to have to be on the back burner at the moment. But I am very excited about that. And then I'm currently still working on getting my insurance to approve my top surgery. Since my employer doesn't have it written in their group policy, it's immediately rejected by the insurance company. Like, well, it's not written in your policy, so we're not covering it. And even if they covered it, it's supposed to be like $2,500, which it took me like over a year, maybe a year and a half of me pretty much not doing anything and just saving money to save up that much money. But I put an appeal in with the insurance company last week, which was like a members appeal. And the lady, her name was Bernie, like Bernie Sanders. I was like, haha. She was very sweet and supportive and hoping that, they would approve it. When I spoke to her, she wrote it up and sent it in. She told me it's going to take between 30 to 45 days for them to either accept or approve or reject my appeal. And then she told me the next step would be I would have to submit a written appeal. And I already had my consult for my top surgery back in last August. And the procedure scheduler said that it's highly unlikely that they will approve my membership appeal, which really did get me in the dumps, down. Like, I was just super down. I was pissed off that day. But I appreciated her honesty, but that kind of made me really annoyed and bummed because I live in Connecticut, whereby Connecticut law, insurance is supposed to cover trans-related surgeries and medical treatments, but that's only for state-sponsored insurance. So since I'm not on state insurance, I'm on my employer's insurance that I, fucking pay for. My insurance doesn't have to approve it if they don't want to. So, and I then asked the procedure scheduler how much it would cost me to get the surgery without my insurance. It would cost me almost $7,000, which is actually just as expensive as a doctor in Texas I was thinking about going to. So I was super annoyed, but I did contact my employer. I got that run around a bit, but they gave me a form which I need to fill out and submit for an appeal to see if they can make make a decision in my favor, approve the top surgery, but I'm not sure if they're going to or not. If they don't, I'm honestly gonna have to find a new job or something, or try and get on state insurance. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but that is one thing that's on my mind because I just hate my chest. Like, I hate wearing a binder. I mean, I love wearing a binder in the sense that it enables me to pass and feel more comfortable and not worry about people looking at my chest to identify, like, oh, this person's not who they say they are, they're a girl, when I'm like, no, dude, I'm really not a girl, I'm a guy, like, stop it. So, and like, especially in the summertime, it's hot, and I have asthma, and like, working out and stuff like it can strict, and just binders are not that comfortable. I appreciate them, I love them, they're a great invention, but I'm tired of wearing one, and I just want to be free. Like, I love being naked, TMI again, and I just want to be like shirtless all the time. I mean, I'm already am shirtless and I'm at home, but I want to be able to just be shirtless, not worry about passing a window or sacks of fat hanging off my chest for like the rest of my life. So I'm trying to send good vibes out there, see what happens, and if I does get rejected, I'll just have to find another route and figure something out. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'm great. Life's good, and that's how I'm doing. All right, bye.